This is Robin Adams of Wisconsin Sports Heroics for your Wisconsin Sports Warm-Up, recapping the biggest headlines in Wisconsin sports from yesterday and previewing the biggest events in Wisconsin sports today. We're going to start with the Milwaukee Bucks, falling 108-102 to the Memphis Grizzlies in their second preseason game. No Middleton, no Dame, no Giannis. But you know who they did have? Andre Jackson Jr. He didn't lead in scoring, 8 points, but look at his stat line. 8 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist. This is a young rookie who is coming off a national championship that could end up being a pretty big role player for the Bucks this upcoming season. He is showing out with his athleticism, his defense, highlight level dunks. I mean, Adrian Griffin is known for developing players. Mike Budenholzer was not. This is a player that could end up playing some significant minutes down the stretch with his ability to play defense on the wing. He's got great court vision. He can find players. He's already displayed that in preseason. Really fun name to watch as the season gets closer to starting. Milwaukee Brewers season is over. And as we look ahead to next season, it's really hard to be able to tell who is going to remain with the team in some cases and who is not. One of the positions that really needs to be addressed is the corner infield, first base, third base. Yesterday, Matt Arnold did a press conference where he said one of the Brewers' top prospects, Tyler Black, could end up having a big role at either one of those positions, depending on who they acquire in the offseason. Tyler Black is an interesting prospect. He does play first and third base. He's played a lot more third than first, just 16 games at first base in the last few years on AA and AAA. But last year between AA and AAA, he hit 284, 417, 513 with 18 home runs and 73 RBI. Now, he did strike out 100 times, but he also walked 88 times. That's a pretty good walk to strikeout ratio, and he also stole 55 bases. We saw what happened this year with the Brewers having a big youth movement, with all these rookies playing significant roles on the team. Worked out pretty good. 92 wins, division title, didn't go anywhere. Same old for Brewers fans. But Tyler Black is another really interesting prospect that we can keep an eye on, and let's get excited for. Going on, Green Bay Packers, bye week coming up. Much needed, need to get healthy. But you know what we're sick of? Matt LaFleur's press conferences. Every game that they lose, he comes out and he says the same thing. It starts at the top. We got to do better. We probably didn't do this well enough. I got to look at the tape and go back. Come on, man. It's the same thing. It's the same issue week after week after week, loss after loss after loss. It's the same problems. We lose for the same reasons. The game planning needs to get better. Now, we'll say this. The second halves of the games that all games this year have been a lot better than the first half of games. This is a coach who has gotten a lot better at his second half adjustments, but his game planning has not improved at all. This needs to be fixed. You're an NFL head coach. Fix it. Jordan Love is being compared to Aaron Rodgers a lot now. They both started 2-3. The touchdown numbers are similar. The interception numbers are similar through their first 5 starts. But guess what? The comparison isn't fair. I wrote an article yesterday for Wisconsin Sports Heroics comparing the PFF grades of the offensive line that Rodgers had in 2008 with the offensive line that Jordan Love has now. It's not even close. Rodgers was the beneficiary of one of the best offensive lines that the Packers have had in recent memory. Jordan Love has not. He doesn't have David Bakhtiari. He's got a 7th-round pick as his left tackle, which also isn't really saying much because Rodgers had Mark Tauscher as one of his tackles, who was also a 7th-round pick, but also an 8-year veteran. This is a young offensive line that Jordan Love has. Rodgers had a bunch of veterans. It's not really that fair. Rodgers also had Donald Driver and Greg Jennings, seasoned veteran pass catchers. Jordan Love's most seasoned pass catcher is Josiah Jaguara, a 4-year veteran tight end who has struggled to find a role in Matt LaFleur's offense. we'll see what happens coming off of the bye. Hopefully the Packers can get healthy, get Aaron Jones back because they really need him. It's Wednesday of the bye week. Bucks just played last night. No real upcoming events for Wisconsin sports to preview for you, but you can come back onto this channel tomorrow for any Wisconsin news stories that pop up. And I'm also going to talk tomorrow about why Aaron Jones, who has only played in 1.5 games for the Green Bay Packers, is really the team's MVP. And I'll explain why tomorrow. Have a great day, Wisconsin sports fans.